Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. And for this one, it is Super Bowl. It might be called Super Bowl 20. It's certainly not called Super Bowl XX. This was released by Ocean in 1986. To coincide with Super Bowl 20 between Chicago Bears and New England Patriots. Now let's start with making one thing quite clear. I utterly detest American football. People say they think cricket is boring. Cricket is the most action-packed, fun-filled, exciting event of any kind in comparison with American football. American football is one of those games where, as far as I'm aware, the four quarters it's either 10 or 15 minutes long, and yet one game seems to last about 6 weeks. Because after about 3 seconds of actually playing the fucking sport, everyone then has to spend the next sort of like half hour posing and saying, look at me, aren't I fucking hard and all this. American football players are some of the biggest wankers on the face of the earth. I mean, the sport itself is shit. It's schoolboy level rugby played by monumentally unfit fat cunts. People like me. All this ridiculous amount of padding, and of course having to wear the fucking crash hat. The ball's inflated, you know. You don't need to wear a fucking crash hat to fucking play. I only know 2 sports off the top of my head where anything resembling a crash hat would be actually, considered, something you would need to do. Cricket is one, because if you're a batsman there, you have this bowler who is bowling this solid ball at you at about 90 mile an hour, and he's trying to take your fucking head off. So there, a crash hat is useful. The other one is hurling. I do like Gaelic sports, but I prefer hurling to Gaelic football. But in this, I mean, again, it's a fairly small ball. It's absolutely solid. And it's being smashed about the playing area with these fucking great long sticks. I'm sure there's a proper word for it, but I only know it's a stick. It looks a bit like a sort of paddle or an oar or something, but so anyway, they're smashing this thing around. There, you can see they need to wear a crash hat for that, but they don't. They wear this like leather. It looks a bit like a amateur boxer's head guard with this sort of very close to the face, like I don't know, like a wire or metal cage thing planted over the face. That's as close as they get to wearing a crash hat in that. So those 2 sports could do with it. I mean, because the ball is absolutely solid, and if it fucking hits you, well, you don't know about it until you eventually come out of your coma, about 2 weeks later. But this fucking sport, oh, fuck off. I really do detest American football. So, I suspect I'm not really the target audience for this game, but nevertheless, we'll give it a go. So, it'll be 1 player, which means I have no choice as to who I'm going to play as. I will be playing as Chicago Bears. It was almost as if the New England Patriots were being portrayed as the villains of the piece, at least certainly in the sports media of the day in this country. They were all banging on about how great Chicago Bears was. I was like, Well, no one in this country gave a fuck. Why the fucking hell were they even talking about it? Why did they fucking release an American football game in this country? And why did a British, developer and publisher release it? I can't imagine it being very popular in America for that reason. It's the Brits doing an American sport. It would be like the Americans doing a cricket game or a rugby game. Anyway, alright, so let's get the game underway. Straight away, you will notice that the playing area is completely cut in half. The whole the scoreboard, which has this like dot matrix style display on there as well, takes up half the screen. Do we really need half the screen taken up with a fucking scoreboard? Alright, anyway, Chicago Bears are in blue and New England Patriots are in white. And the more observant of you will have noticed that we're dots, pixels. It doesn't get any better either. So, well, that was the kickoff, I assume. Alright, 12 yards gain, first down. Alright, here we go. So now, right, so I'm the attacking side, so there's an awful lot of options within here. Now I don't know what many of them are, so I'll just go rush play, and I'll choose I formation. The square that is, well, yeah, here we go. The square that is around the dot, yeah, that dot is the player you control. Right, so I've already set the receiver there, so I don't need to change that. So, right, here they go. So I've picked up the ball, and I don't think I made enough for another first down, so it'll be second down. Yeah, so I gained 4 yards. Core. You need to, in case there is anyone watching this who doesn't know American football, I do know you have to gain 10 yards to get the next first down. If you can't do it in 4 attempts, then it's a bit like rugby league. The next team or the other team then takes possession of the ball. So I'll stick with the one formation that I know. Here we go. So, and we walk straight past them, and we go all the way down the end to score a try. Yes, I do know. So there we go. And now it's to kick for the extra point, which I can never do. There you go. And now we are going to be defending. So now we kick the ball, not very far. They've picked it up, and yeah, now I have to defend. So yeah, Pats have the ball. Now, when it comes to defensive options, yeah, it doesn't change the display on screen, so I don't know if any of this is good or what. Alright, let's try 4-2-5 then. Oh, fuck it, right. Now I get to choose whatever the fuck this is. I have no idea. Right, okay, 3, whatever that is. Return. Now I get to select the player I will be controlling, because yeah, it doesn't change throughout this play, you know, for the few seconds that it actually is in play. So I am stuck with whoever it is I choose. Oh fuck it, let's just choose him. Right, here we go. So he's gone a long way back, but now he's thrown that, and there we go. So again, half the screen taken up with that like dot matrix style replay thing. as they kick the they kick the extra point. So again, yeah, well, it wasn't that great, right? So there's no sign of a timer anywhere. Oh, here it is. Right, time right at the bottom. Oh, fucking hell, I didn't get too far there. Did I say right? No, the timer appears well only once their ball is actually in play. But then of course you're not looking at the time. Then you are just trying to play the fucking game. So here we go. Alright, so fucking hell, right, let's fuck it. Yeah, that didn't go well. I only lost 3 yards. Okay. I now got to get 13 yards for the next first down. I say this like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, you know. Right, here we go. Fucking hell. I'm not doing too good here. Third down. And I still need to make 13 or 14, whatever the fuck it is. Right, here we go. No, right. A lot of time, yeah, see, like it's just done there, you can just run past everyone and you score anyway. Fucking hell. Now I get the impression this is possibly not the most accurate representation of American football, because the number of times you do this while you're playing the game is ridiculous. I think you see more of these, like, you know, super long runs to score a try in one game of this than you do in an entire season of American football. Alright, let's see if I can actually kick the ball. Oh, fuck me, I actually did it. It says extra point, even though on screen the ball looked like it was nowhere fucking near it. Right, well, let's get the review underway then, shall we? The presentation, yeah, I suppose it's okay on the title page with the fucking cheerleaders and all that shit. I fucking hate all that bollocks. So it's one of the reasons, well, one of many reasons why I hate American football. The fact that it's coma inducing as well. It says, oh yeah, I thought I had it. Oh. Right, that means I've got to somehow try and do defence again. Yeah, I haven't got any fucking hope here. I don't know what any of this shit is all about, so let's just... okay, right, here we go. Well, I don't know what the fuck happened there. Nothing by the looks of it. So yeah, the title page is okay, I suppose. Graphics. The title page is really the only place where there are any graphics as such. I mean, playing the game, you're controlling dots, and even when, you know, the half a screen that is taken up with the score is showing the replay, again, it's all dots. It's, you know, like the old pinball table dot matrix display. So there's no sprites or anything, it's just dots. The whole game is fucking dots after dot after dot after dot. I mean, that's it. So graphically it is utterly forgettable. Audio, there is no music of any description. The only sound throughout the entire game is the beep, or the well, rather shitty crowd effect, and that is it. So you've got the combination of shit crowd effects and total silence. So audio, well, it's not so much that it's absolute bollocks, even though it is, but there's like no effort has gone into it. Fuck it, let's do that one. Just for something different. It looks like I'm not going to be doing very much here though, because they barely got a move and they'll score a try. Okay. What the fuck happened there? Right, so anyway, and then gameplay. I mean, it probably doesn't help that I don't know American football all that well, and I don't really want to know it. I didn't even have the chance to fucking move then. Let's just do what I did last time, because it seemed to work. Right, here we go. Yeah. So this is really exciting gameplay, isn't it? How fucking riveting. This is yet another game where I was utterly mystified by the oh, they kicked the I don't know, looked like they did a drop goal. But yeah, I was utterly mystified by the magazine reviews of it. To be fair, all but one magazine review was lukewarm at best. But of course, I bought Zap 64 back in the day. Guess which was the magazine that didn't give it a lukewarm review? They were saying it was fucking great. Yeah, Zap 64 gave this game the rating 90. It was either 91 or 92%. Sizzler rating. They said it was fucking brilliant. Look at it. It's fucking shit. I mean, okay, it does capture all of the excitement of American football superbly, because it is fucking coma-inducing. I mean, you know, I would rather watch paint dry. How the fuck did Zap 64 rate this fucking shit? 91%. You're moving dots around the screen. No attempt has been made to actually portray any graphics of any description. It's just dots. And the actual playing area is just half the screen. They've taken up half the screen just to show you the fucking score. I mean, yeah. Oh dear, end of quarter. Of course, the time for most of it isn't on the screen, so you haven't got a fucking clue when the quarter is going to come to an end or what. So, I mean, it really is just absolute shit. So the presentation is bearable, sort of. The audio is, as near as makes no difference, non-existent. And the gameplay is just utter bollocks. Who the fuck thought, yeah, well, if we just have them moving dots around the screen, that'll be good. Who the fuck thought that? Yeah, I've had quite enough of this. I score it naught because it really does look like that is how much effort has gone into this. Absolutely fuck all nothing. You know, it looks and sounds like a public domain game, but this was a full price game. This was 10 quid in 86, which is just a fucking joke. So, yeah, there we go. Super Bowl, or Super Bowl 20, for Commodore 64 from Ocean. What a fucking load of bollocks. 0 out of 10. That brings this review mercifully to an end, and we'll see you at the next one.